All right, last question is from Josh. I know there's a lot of variables, but how many hours per month on average does it take to manage a single family rental home? And I told him it takes 1 hour a month. On the 14th of the month, my accountant sends me a breakdown of who paid and who didn't. And I send a text and say, yo, man, you didn't pay. And they're like, oh my gosh, I'm going to kill him. I gave him the rent. I'll be at the bank in a minute. And they pay. Or they say, yeah, actually, we're going to be out by this weekend. And I say, okay. Or they don't answer. And then I send Evan, my attorney, an email and I say, evict the people in 2225 Center Circle. And he says, okay. And then Josh came back and he says, yeah, but what about finding and screening new tenants or property maintenance? If you're going to come into my program, if you're going to be successful in real estate, especially in the beginning, people are going to tell you that you only need an hour or 3 hours a week. But that's after you've gotten going. That's after you've gotten started. That's after you're rolling and rocking, okay? I spend an hour, 3 hours, maybe 5 hours a week, a month doing this. But in the beginning, and I ask all of my students, especially if you're coming in as a one-on-one student, I need 10 to 15 hours a week. And in the first 2 or 3 weeks, I need that to be in education. I need that to be in watching the videos and being in First Deal Done Fast. And then for the next 2 or 3 weeks, I need you marketing. I need you out there talking to sellers. And then in the next 2 or 3 weeks, I need you visiting sellers' homes and making offers and writing contracts. And in the next 2 or 3 weeks, I want you selling those houses and talking to tenant buyers. Okay, so it's going to take 10 to 15 hours a week before you can get to that level that you only need an hour or 3 hours or 5 hours. So in the beginning, I definitely say I need 10 to 15 hours a week. Yeah. And you probably, I'm sorry, hon, most people waste 10 to 15 hours a week on Facebook, YouTube, and TV.
And sports and hunting forums, right? I mean, most people are on those, right? That's just me?
That's just you, Ben.
And now we took this and put the spin on it for what we do, which is buying and then selling on a lease option, right? If you take this question and say, let's talk about a single family rental home in every sense of the word, you're actually going to put renters in there instead of tenant buyers. It will probably take more time because to this point, you do have property maintenance. Now, are you going to get a call every week that the toilet's clogged? No.
No.
But you're going to get a call sometimes.
Our tenants, I self-manage our triplex up in Morristown, and I had 2 tenants this weekend that had a stepped up toilet. One of them was just a slow flush. And the other one, it was it didn't have enough energy to flush or something weird. But I just texted the property manager, the handy guy, Steve, and I said, hey, we got a problem. Go fix it. And he said, okay. And he went and fixed it, and he'll send me a bill. That's property maintenance. And it took me a couple text messages.
People ask us all the time, because we still flip houses, or what she doesn't, I do every once in a while. But people ask all the time, they say, so, when you were flipping that house, how did you do this? Wrote a check. Well, how did you do this?
Wrote a check.
I wrote a check. Well, how did you do this? I wrote a check. Okay. And I know there's people out there that they want to save money doing it themselves and stuff like that. But I can tell you this, if you're going to do it, unless you're going to make a full-time job out of doing it, you can do 3, 4, 5 deals in the time that it will take you to do work and rehab on your own. I got a friend right now here in Rome. He's on month 7 or 8 of trying to rehab a home. And if he'd written checks, he'd probably be on number 4.
Deal 4 or month 4?
Deal 4.
Just wanted to clarify.
Deal 4.
So that's what I think about that.
Tenant buyers, though, do their own property maintenance.
Do their own upkeep.
To get.
And I talked about the difference in regulars and tenant buyers extensively on the Ask What Wednesday that I did earlier today, before my handsome sidekick was here.